Good morning, y'all. I talked to myself for a minute thinking that I was alive and I wasn't live. So that's a good time. Just walked in the door after being at a estate sale. So just getting myself settled in here today and saying good morning. So for just a few moments while I get myself situated and while some people while I get some people in here with me today, I will play some music in the background. There we go. A little good stuff here. And maybe no one joins today, and that's okay. Because if that ends up happening, that's cool with me. Every day can't be a win. Every day can't be a day that you're able to connect with people. Today we had such a great experience connecting with the community that we live in, and so that was really awesome. And sometimes life is about being present more than being live, right? So anyway, you can see there's terrible piles and things going on here in the background, and everything that's going on here in the background is just more to come. I've like deconstructed these pre-made bookcase things. I just stack stuff on top of each other to make a bookcase. So pardon our mess here as we're in full building a studio transition. My whole entire studio fits on a little cart here. So I hope everyone's having a good day. Matt should be walking in the door any moment here. So I wanted to talk a few things today. The first thing I wanted to say, even though I don't know if she's on here or not, because I'm still learning how to like track all of this stuff, but I am on a bigger thing, so I can actually read the comments this time. Is a big super shout out to Banana Mac for taking the time with me this week at 3 o'clock in the afternoon to do like a Top Shot 101. As somebody who like loves to collect and is loving the community that Disney Pinnacle has built, being able to see that the same platform, right, that Dapper Labs is creating two different entities of collecting, but also creating two different communities, and how that overlap can happen is really nice. And some of the things that they're doing in NBA Top Shot is really, really awesome. And so as Disney Pinnacle is like growing and evolving and changing, I'm hoping to see some of that gamification and utility applied there. So anyway, here I am today. I literally just put my phone down. This is my life. Here we go. When you're like deconstructing everything and rebuilding stuff and getting new furniture, moving in and out and unpacking and finding something that you didn't know you lost, sometimes you kind of, what's up? Good morning. What's up, Polly? You get your stuff misplaced. So anyhow, real quick, in Pinnacle today or yesterday, they announced this limited edition drop honoring I think it's Women's Heritage Month, but please forgive me if I say the wrong word here. This is the Pixar Mosaics Volume 1. We've got the digital pin release featuring Miss Incredible, Joy, Merida, and Colette. These digital pins highlight the talents and from high-speed heroics to emotional leadership, precision archery to culinary mastery of the characters who led through skill, focus, and determination. Collectors who secure all 4 digital pins in this release will unlock, drum roll please, a special reward, Edna Mode, Ooh, Edna Mode's the best one, right? She's the one that like knows everything that's going on. Is the mastermind behind the Supers iconic, most iconic designs completed up. Anyway, my reading today is not great. Pardon me, I live constantly in a migraine, and some days reading is the hardest part. If you know me, I'll like just want to call you. Oh, I'm sorry, it's dropping today. I don't know when I read that wrong, but okay, there we go. I thought I read it wrong. Check it out. It is dropping live today. Morning. What's up, peeps? Top shot. How are you doing? Check it out. This is dropping today. I don't know where my brain was at. I literally read it wrong yesterday. This is what happens sometimes. These are super cool. I love the joy pin. Check that out. And they're really getting some great detail in here, right? As far as like really looking like a sparkly enamel pin that you would get at Disney, like the physical, actual. Hold it in your hand. There she is. All right, guys, check it out. And I will be sharing screen. These are the things I'm upgrading every day. At least today I can read the comments. That's pretty awesome. Before I couldn't read them. Here's Merida. She's epic. Check her out. She's rolling today. Hey, if you're here now, real quick, I want to start doing like I'm going to do live feed starting next week, like actually shared screen, going and doing pin book flips live on Thursdays. But I'll just give a shout out to a few people who've got some rockin' pin books right now. Magic Pin Collector, it collected, I think, let me see if I remember, collected all the number 23s because of D23. So on this legendary page, mixed with starter packs, right? They're all minted at number 23 for D23. So Magic, good morning, Chewy, what's up? That's, that's pretty awesome to think that next level of like why that mint was important to them. And then on this page, there's a starter pack, boop, and this Mickey in the starter pack. In my videos, I like crop all of the loading out, so sometimes I get impatient. Bear with me. Let's see if my sound is on. Here we go. Here he goes, magic reveal Mickey. Oh, did you hear it done? I am like, these are the skills I don't always have. Okay, check them out. So it's cool that they have all those like D23, the 23 mints for all of the legendary pins. But then they also mixed in this magic reveal on that page. It's a pretty epic pin book page. So shout out to Magic Pin Collector for getting those 23 mint numbers. That's pretty awesome. Oh, check these out. Year of the Snake and Year of the Dragon. Pretty awesome. We got next? Winnie the Pooh 100th anniversary pin collection. This is pretty cool. And then yesterday I opened up something and I was like, literally Winnie the Pooh looked exactly like the Pooh from the pin. In here we've got some of your DDs from the Winnie the Pooh Volume 1 set, and then the Winnie the Pooh Friendsgiving that just dropped this fall, which is a fall set. Pretty cool in a color splash. Big Hero 6, right? Big Hero 6 is a Big Hero 5. Uh-oh, did I just say that wrong? Ugh, sometimes. I'll just say Big Hero. They've got it down as Big Hero 6. I was right the first time. Sometimes, what did you say? You saw on your Disney Plus perks that we get a complimentary D23 membership if you can have time. Okay, so this is super, super cool. So, oh, my favorite. Okay, time out. Rewind. My favorite set of 2026. I don't know. Have I updated my pin book yet? Oh, okay. Well, I did. I'll have to show you the pin book puzzle here. Here it is. Think about it. I'll let that out here. Well, I could give you another clue. The cat's out of the bag. in maybe like 20 minutes, 11:30 here. But let's see, my favorite pin book page right now might be this Year of the Horse page, but I also did, oh, my legendary page, which I did not get nearly as creative as Magic Pin Collector, but I love this page. This is currently my favorite pin book page. Pegasus is just so awesome, and that MFT is like one of his favorite pins, and he had me really kind of understanding and like loving that. So right now, I would say that's probably my favorite set. I will also just have to throw this out here. Everything that is currently dropping, like, guys, there are only a few moments left for this up. There's only 916 of them sold out of 1,500. That is going to be a super low mint. So if you didn't get an up limited edition, okay, volume 2, you should go get that right now. You get 2 free mystery capsules, right? And in those mystery capsules, you could get, oh, the drop that I have personally been waiting for. Chip, 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 and Dale. Okay, so you could get this, Chip and Dale. You could get Zootopia, the last round. You could get Star Wars Saga Volume 3, the third round of 4. Okay, and then here's this drop-in. So we've got a lot going on. Oh, it does say March 6th. Weird, guys. Why does it say March 6th? Oh, they fixed it. The countdown got fixed. Sorry, y'all. I thought I had read the date right, and then sometimes I get stuff wrong. So I thought then I was wrong. So time out. This is tomorrow. I was right. It's a limited edition, limited event edition. So it's a little bit different than a limited edition, which is usually on a Thursday. So anyway, let's get back to D23. So your complimentary D23 membership gets you like a couple of little interesting accoutrements, collectibles from Disney, but it also opens you up to being able to go in to all of these different events that are set for collectors. So D23 is set for Disney fanatics. So I'm sure you guys have, I know an NBA Top Shot, right? You guys have your Summer League event, but I know for like Disney people, Disney people, all of them, their whole jam is going to be set for D23. And that usually happens once a year in August. This year it is in Walt Disney or Disneyland. Sorry, I'm a Walt Disney World girl. I go down to Florida. But it is in Disneyland, and it is August 12th, which is a Wednesday. There's an A's game that's like a D23 kind of inspired A's games. I know a few of the collectors from Disney Pinnacle plan to go. I plan to be at that game. And then the 13th is the day at the park. So Collector's Day at the park. So I don't know exactly what that is because I've actually never been to the event, but I'm super excited to have my first experience there this year. And so might be that you have to have the D23 pass to get into the park. And if that is the case, that would be really cool. It would be a small group of like a large group of like absolute Disney fans. So that would be a good time. And then they have stuff at the convention center over the next 2 days between 2 convention centers down there in Anaheim. So a lot of really cool stuff comes from being a D23 membership. Get the free membership. You'll be able to go to like an early access to a movie or an opening. I know personally, I am like dying and waiting for the opening to The Mandalorian. So that's me. Personally, I'm dying and waiting for The Mandalorian to come out May 22nd, I think it is. And I just can't wait to see what the next set of adventures are going to come from the two of them. Who doesn't love Grogu? Okay, here. So very cool. don't miss out on the opportunity. Hey, anytime anyone wants to join me live and you want to ask some questions about Disney and I can try my best to answer them, or you want to share what you're collecting, even if it's not Disney, that's cool. I'm here. If you want to join in our podcast in the evening, anytime, really here to help, here to answer questions, here to get friends together in any way. I know like tonight we're going to be talking about auctions and eBay and secondhand. Actually, like my car is packed up to the gills, like packed up to the gills right now with stuff. We just came from an estate sale, and so that there's a lot of value of like reselling stuff that people would just throw away instead of it just going to a landfill, blah blah blah. You know, I could probably get on my little save the environment cause there, but that's really cool. I'm going to talk tonight also about, pardon me, my experience with the Golden's first Hollywood auction. So it was the 2026 Winter Hollywood auction, their very first one. Which, if y'all haven't like watched that show on Netflix, sorry Disney, sorry. You should check it out. It's really cool, especially if you're a collector. And so I'm going to show some of those things tonight and talk about what that looks like as far as just like bidding for something, hoping you get something or whatever. Anyway, so let's see what you say. Okay, cool. Hey, have fun basketball coaching. Who's your favorite player before you leave? Bye. Have a great day. Thanks for popping in. Thank you. So here I am on Disney Pinnacle. Okay. I went into my collection and I will be sharing this stuff via a screen today. I was literally rolled in just a moment ago. But you can click filters and when you click series, it's got the year. So Polly wanted me to tell you what my favorite pin of this specific year is. And this year I did a little different approach to collecting, or I've been adjusting how I collect. And so I have purchased this year or traded, or I don't normally trade that often just because I forget that it's there. But I have 381 pins. So I think my favorite pin out of all 381 pins. Shucks. Okay, it's going to be a weird one. And it's like maybe not my favorite pin, but it's the one that I go back to and it makes me laugh every time. This guy, because every time I think about Spaceballs, that hello, my baby, hello, my darling, hello, my rag, like that part. So I can't say the alien pins are my absolute favorite, as that movie probably scares the toots out of me, but I am a little bit more of a Disney girl. Look at Pluto. Pluto sledding at a mint count of only 257 is pretty cool as a DD. That one's a pretty awesome one. Anytime there's a Pluto, I'm going to love him. He is the best dog around. Don't tell my dog. Alien and Spaceballs are amazing. Scott Pollard retired because Charles. Oh, that's super cool. That's super cool. Thank you for sharing that you got the opportunity to interview Scott Pollard, who is retired because he is the tallest heart trans recipient in the world. That's really cool, Chewy. I'd love to hear that story sometime or see that interview. You'll have to share it. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. Top Shot. All the top shots. I probably won't be able to say that whole one there, but here's what it says. This reminds me to get my monthly promo code on Disney Plus. Ooh, you got a silver sparkle. Chief Bogo. Awesome. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you are about to know what I'm talking about. Every single person, and look, people are drinking coffee, or we're in line to buy coffee, and somebody looks at me and they have a Disney anything on. I'm like, y'all got Disney Plus? Little kids, I'm like, y'all got Disney Plus? One day, a couple people have actually joined, and one person actually asked for some help. But If you have Disney Plus, you get the perk of there's Disney Plus perks. Number one, log into these things. These are things that need to be happening. You should do it anyway because you get the opportunity to get some free stuff. And on your Disney Plus perks, which is probably not open right now. Oh, maybe it is. It isn't. On the Disney Plus perks page in the very bottom left, you'll see like Pinnacle. So you'll scroll down. You do hear a promo code. That's what I'm trying to pull it up. So you just type in Disney, and every time it goes to Pinnacle Plus, and you type in perks. You can just search it. Okay. It comes right up, maybe. Well, I don't know. I'm new to this new screen. Okay. So you just click on Disney Plus perks. You log into the perks. Look where we are. Right there. Look. That's not it. You don't even have to scroll, y'all. Disney Pinnacle is on the main page of Disney Plus perks. With the D23 Fan Club, the Walt Disney World, DoorDash, Calm, and Spotify Premium, which if you are not tuned in to Collected and Connected on Spotify, you should be. Is that good? I hope I did a good job on that one. Okay. So on your Disney Plus perks, the best part is that you can go in there and there are tons of ways. There's tons of different, like, oh, I want to enter right now your chance to win all 8 Lego Star Wars Smart Play. How cool is that? So when you log in, you can put yourself through it, but you will get yourself a promo code. And I think I did that live last week, so I won't have a promo code. But I am going to hit login. I will log myself in. No, I won't. Maybe I will. No. I don't want a new Disney Plus. Okay, we're not going to log in today. It hit a glitch. That's fine. I'll have a video. I already have a video for you, but I'll repost that video of how to log in. But basically, you log in, you scroll down. Disney Plus is a few, or Disney Pinnacle is a few down. There'll be a spot. You click on it. You redeem your perks. You already have to have Disney Pinnacle downloaded, but if you don't, it will take you right to the Disney Pinnacle download. You download the app, you open it up, and you paste in the promo code if it doesn't already pop in there automatically, which most of the time it does. Internet or anything that's digital is digital, and sometimes it's a challenge, right? So you can't guarantee that it sometimes it doesn't pop in there. You got to copy paste it. But at the end of the day, that's because I'm always on my phone. So thank y'all for reminding me to give a shout out to Disney Plus. And speaking of Disney Plus and this drop, I don't want to hold on. I want to tell you my favorite pin this year. Besides the legendary pins, which I'm going to take out of the category because I feel like not everybody is going to have access to that. So I don't want to. Could you guess? Probably not. I don't know. Han Solo in Carbonite. That's pretty awesome. That one is pretty epic. That was a hard part of the movie as a little kid to like, what are they doing to that guy? You know, love those OG Star Wars. Those are good. Give a shout out to Apache 1999 today for picking up the number 2, or at least I saw it. Might have been yesterday, picking up the number 2. That's a good horse. That's the Aurora's amazing bestie horse. This one's pretty cool too. R2-D2 with the tray. It's pretty awesome. Once I can go live through my papers, through my glasses, I'll be able to scroll these things and you guys will just see them. It'll be pretty cool. All right. So Chippendale Rescue Rangers, anybody who even knows what I'm talking about, like drop some kind of emoji in the chat if you liked that show. Oh, and if you can, My daughter and I had, or my daughter had off on Tuesday, and so they announced the drop. I was like already in the middle of, or the drop happened. I was already in the middle of like writing a nostalgia Disney Kids article to support the drop because I was like, oh, this is cool. I really love this era of Disney, and I hope that they do more of that kind of stuff because they've already done some really cool ones. And we decided to watch the Chippendale Rescue Rangers 2022. And I'll have to be honest, like, I can't say, like, oh, this is the best movie I've ever seen in my whole entire life, but it was super, super, super duper funny. So, you should check it out. I was like in the middle of writing, like, oh, this looks like an homage to Roger Rabbit or whatever. And I was like talking about Roger Rabbit. Next thing you know, they say Roger Rabbit and then Jessica Rabbit and then like all this other stuff. Ooh, how do I do that? Show it. Look at that. I'm learning as I go, guys. Thank you. Woo! Yeah, so it was really, really funny. It is like 100% like a homage to that whole Roger Rabbit, the detectives, all of it. It was really, really, really cool. And if you don't know anything about Roger Rabbit, y'all, we're gonna have to like, I'll enlighten you a little bit more tonight. Let's see, what did Chewie say? OG die-hard Disney fan collectors treat Marvel and Lucasfilms as Disney products differently, like a stepchild or a step-sibling, or are they accepted and treated the same as if always Disney? That's a really fantastic question. Okay, so this is what I would have to say from interacting with all of the Disney collectors and fans that I'm friends with or becoming parts of different communities. It seems like, yes, they're all accepted in. I would say that I think collectively a lot of people are concerned about the direction of Star Wars. However, I'm like all gung-ho Mandalorian, so I'm hoping that my gung-ho Mandalorianness will allow for hopefully they keep pushing it. They're doing some changes to Hollywood studios, which I haven't been on. Never been to, which I'm gonna get to go down. I think in March we're going here in just a few weeks. I think I'll go then because I need to see the Star Wars stuff because I just haven't done it and I hear it's really cool. Oh my goodness gracious, y'all. Oh, we are just 2 minutes away from me telling you what this pin book puzzle is. Y'all's weather been going like this because it is like a whole different world here today. Okay, here is that pin book puzzle. Here it is. Had I been a little more accurate to the theme song, I would have added a fourth Lightning McQueen. If anybody thinks they know what it is, I'm definitely not monitoring X. Drop it in the chat. If you don't, it's totally okay. I'm going to try to see if I can pull up the theme song because, that's a good time. I want to give a shout out to, I hope it works. What does it say? If there's a Roger Rabbit stuff. Okay, yeah. So, hey, Chewie, the Roger Rabbit that I'm going to show tonight is really, 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 I wanted to put this back up. I want to show this one too. Well, this was a great question. And I'll turn around. Roger Rabbit is like the strange one and has been a topic of conversation in Disney because they lost the licensing and just regained it back. And so I did get a piece of Roger Rabbit memorabilia that I'll be sharing this evening. Okay, nobody guessed it. That's cool. Sometimes these are hard to make, but I've been really enjoying collaborating with the one and only, or the doubles, and we've been having a good time collaborating, and they're also in NBA Top Shot. So it's just been interesting learning that like specifically this group of people are really positive and building each other up and having a great time with their collectibles. All right, here we go. See if I can do it right. Maybe it's gonna be too loud. No, I didn't do it right. Ooh, I might have to save this place. Okay, ready? Who remembers this? Thundercats are on the move. Yeah, Thundercats. You're right. Thunder, 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 cats. You're welcome for that, y'all. This is like a remake of that. That was not the actual theme song, y'all. That was somebody else doing the theme song. Did any of you guys watch Thundercats? Okay, as a collector, was like on Amazon one time, and last year they were like dropping some like Chitara or whatever, Lion-O or something, and I bought that, and then they dropped a Phoenix, like a super cool Phoenix action figure, and I was like, pre-order Phoenix action figure. Gotta love X-Men. I think that it back to Chewy's point, I think that every single person currently that is in Disney Pinnacle and on running with the IPs that we have there. So we have Pixar, Disney, Star Wars, and now 20th Century. I think they are 100,000 million % ready for Marvel. I don't think that there is any dislike, or I think this is the time for it to kind of all pop together, because I do think that like there's all of these like hybrid comic books that Matt collects. We have unboxed a bunch of them. We'll share some of those tonight, where there's like crossovers, and I really like the idea of these hybrid crossovers of all these characters. I also really like the idea of like crossing over into different NFTs together, right? So like Banana Mac and I are like, we have two separate total avenues that we collect and things that we collect, but we both do like basketball. So now we have another female to talk to about basketball and collecting, and we can kind of like talk about Disney at the same time, and I'm teaching her stuff about Disney. And so this Dapper Labs platform brought two separate different collectors to be able to want to not only like collect the other person's stuff, but also like become friends and have friendship. So I think that collecting has a lot, special digital collecting has a lot to like outreach and make it more opening and welcoming to a large group of people that maybe you would never have met. I think finding that like connection point, like for example, just like being at the estate sale, knowing a nice place that's a nonprofit, being able to go and like help everybody get this nice people's house cleared out today. It's all about just taking a moment. We all come together because we have something that we like that's similar. And then, the community grows from there. And I think that that's the coolest part that I found about digital collecting that I did not expect at all. So that was one for me that I think is pretty awesome. Hey guys, my car is like super packed with stuff today. There is no live drop. So if you want me to talk about something, I will, but like I might go get more lawn furniture today and call it a wrap and not have a super long show without having that drop today. I'm still navigating being on here on Thursdays. Oh, side note, hold up, time out. Don't call me out yet. Next week, though, on my live at 11, I actually will be talking and interviewing a Disney artist who just got done the Festival of the Arts at the Epcot Center. And that just came through this morning, so it totally slipped my mind to mention it. I'm really excited to branch out and get to learn more about like the making and like all of these Disney people. How did they become a Disney person? I think the story of how they got there is really interesting. Um, for sure, there's this really cool guy who is making sneakers right now, and he had a Darth Maul, cool Darth Maul sneaker, and I was like, hey, that's cool, and like reposted it or something, and they wrote me back and said thanks, and then I was like, hey, check out my Darth Maul. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, give me one moment, I will pull it up real quick. Darth Maul's pretty awesome. If you have a favorite Star Wars character or a favorite IP out of the Disney Pinnacle IPs, that's Disney, that's like your princesses, Pixar, that's like a little bit different type of animation, a little more rounded, a little more 3D kind of animation. You got Star Wars, and now we got 20th Century. And 20th Century right now is Alien and Avatar. But like, look, they started at the beginning of the alphabet, y'all. Alpha. All right, let's see. These pin books are fun. Anybody ever want to give in something that you want to add to a pin book? There's an article you want me to write. You want to come on here. You want to share something. I am here for it. This is about the community. This is not about me. I just got really used to talking to a screen with nobody talking at me because of teaching during COVID. Here, look, check that out. This is like, these are some of the top Disney pins. Well, these in this little diamond shape right there, triangle shape right there, those are my favorite. This show is from Rebels. This is from the Rebels show. It's really, really, really fun. But here's that Darth Maul. Let me pull him up for you. Yeah, the pair of sneakers that this dude painted was like $5K or something like that. Like, hey, you want to do a pair of shoes for me? I'm going to check out that mall. Oop. All right, y'all. If you don't know, I will be here every Thursday at 11. When we've got a drop, I'll stay on through the drop and do the drop spot at noon. Next week, I'll have a Disney artist here. I'll be interviewing him. He just, like I said, he just wrote me and said, finally relaxed from the festival. Wait, but more people just popped on. See, this is the most confusing experience here. But Disney artist next week at 11. We'll be doing an interview talking about the Epcot Festival of the Arts and what that experience looks like and what it looks like to become a Disney artist. And maybe they've got some people to share that have collected their art. That would be pretty cool. Can't wait to hear more about their experience and just them as an artist. And tonight we will be talking about auctions, secondhand, estate sales, community, flea market, swap meet. Anybody been? Oh, all my Cali friends. You're probably not even on yet if you're there. Look, you've been to swap meet in San Diego? Check it out. I got this at swap meet in San Diego. It's like the coolest sweatshirt I've ever owned. If you don't know, now you know. This is the Screaming Hand. I collect surf gear. That's something we don't talk about here, but I do collect surf t-shirts, and I collect lids. I know Banana Mac collects like the little whatever, like a bonnet, toque, whatever they call that, the winter hat, beanie, a knit, right? I collect lids. I like hats. Last night, I've got a fun video to show you guys later on confetti moments, but last night I had this guy on. There we go. Check him out. Always look a little silly with that flat brim, but as a kid, this was like my favorite team. Never knew I'd actually come down here and live in North Carolina. So anyway, y'all, the Hive. Look, shout out to the Hive. I love it. Hornets are terrifying in real life. Yeah, so come visit us live tonight. at 9:30 here on the Collecting Connecting podcast. You can stream it live on X, but we'd love for you to log in on YouTube. And also you can get it on Spotify, and also join and get some content that you couldn't get if you did not join. I don't know, I'll have to get better words for that. Sorry. If somebody knows what that is better than me, drop it in the chat, Mac, when you're not running, when you're not driving or in a safe space. Learning as I go, always. Thank you for for dealing with my fumbles. And next week, oh, and in 2 weeks on Confetti Moments, I've already got the real video Shane from McFarlane Toys. Gonna have a conversation talking about physical digital. I've reached out to a couple people, hoping to hear back from them all and get those questions out to them and get them ready to have a really good conversation with me and Fat MFT on Confetti Moments on the 19th, right before the trip to Disney. And on last thing. Oh, these are all the things. I'm still learning how to do it all. March 21st. Come if you're in Florida. If you collect anything Disney, if you collect anything, rocks, leaves, hats, whatever, please, please, please come hang out. We'll be over at the Magic Kingdom Tomorrowland at 8 p.m. Getting ready. It's like the perfect place to see Tinkerbell fly over. Oh, by the way, guys, you only got 19 minutes left. You only got 19 minutes left to get one more of those up. Where we go? 17 minutes right now. And there are, we had a few purchases. We got 907. I could just sit here and watch this for the next 20 minutes with y'all. But we'll see. I got to load some Dapper. Don't tell anybody. Wait, I just told everybody I got to load some Dapper. Hey, NBA Top Shot fans, if you're available to type in the chat, type your favorite like variant or parallel, please, so that I can learn more and look those things up. Banana Max 101 on Tuesday was awesome. I had a great time learning NBA Top Shot with her. And I can't wait to learn more. And now I've got to type in some safeguard because they think I'm a robot. What? Why do they do this, guys? I really have been enjoying learning about NBA Top Shot and all of the fun stuff that you can do with it. The community was really great and hooked me up with some. Why does it do that? Why does it give you some letters all smushed together that you couldn't even read? Anyway, hooked me up with some moments and players so I could play the game a little bit better. And if I get myself into this dang on thing to load my Dapper. Good Lord. They're like, hey, we don't want nobody to. I actually typed it correctly. How is that even possible? So I could play some games or whatever. And then that has been really, really cool and really super special to like have people. Oh, crap. Have people help me out and help me get into the. What? I just like logged in as a new user. I don't think I can do two things at once. I hope I just didn't like log out of my account. What on earth just happened there? That was weird. Just give me the. I might have to log out of this one. Oh. Okay, this is why I put things on two phones. That's a good time. Anyway, y'all, I hope that you get the last little bit of these pins. If you're going to go for it, you do get 2 free mystery capsules, and there are a ton of really cool open edition pins right now that are available. So I would say if you like the up, or you want to try to complete the set, or you want to get 2 free mystery capsules, I pulled one. I pulled R2D2, and it was like a $99 pin on the marketplace. So that was pretty cool. Okay, here we go. I don't know what happened over there. I'm gonna have to like. So I am gonna go for, I guess, 2 more of these bad boys just to see if I can complete my set, because I still actually haven't completed my set. Ugh. I updated my phone and everything is toast on there, so that's what I'm dealing with right now. I took all of my cards off because I was like, I gotta stop buying pins. Does anybody feel like that? Like you really enjoy collecting and you really enjoy the group, so you end up stop doing the thing that you've, I don't know. That's how I set myself up for success too. Now it's asking for all of the things. Crazy, I've never had to do that before. Anyway, so I hope that you guys are all doing super well. I'm going to get in here on that, try to get 2 more of those up. Here is. Oh, that's what happened. Wait, what? I never had a credit card attached to this thing. I just use Apple Pay. Guys, it's so much easier. It is interesting, though, how it goes through Apple instead of through. It feels secure. I'll put it that way. I don't feel insecure doing anything on Pinnacle ever. I feel very secure, very safe. I know where my collectibles are. Here we go. I have to do it. I got to go for at least one. And there's a few of you on here, so I'll just do it while you're here. On this side today. Oh, I'll have to log out of my phone and try again. I don't know what happened over there. Turn the sound on for all the majesty that comes with opening up a cap. Oh, I got the 33. Little Russell did not complete the set. Not yet. But here we go. Uno mas. And I'll probably buy one more right at the turn. Just cuz. Come on, get me one I don't have yet. I didn't buy any on the marketplace. I didn't buy any of these on the marketplace because I wanted my free mystery capsules. Because I thought that was a super cool reward, in my opinion. Here we go. What do we get? Here we go. Ah, another Carl, but I got an 18. Thank you. Well, here we are. My collection, my sets of this up is still missing 2 pins. But maybe one of my friends who've got a whole bunch of something else will want to trade me for something. Maybe. I don't know. But I also sometimes forget the trading is available, as we've already discussed. So we've got 11 more minutes. I'll stick with you guys till noon. Oh, here's my mystery capsule vouchers, y'all. Let's see. I'm going to do my first set while we're waiting. I'm going to redeem my voucher. I got to pick Chippendale because I didn't grab one of those yet. Okay, so see, it gives you your choices, which is super cool. I'm going to open my 2 caps right now. Ooh, I love the D in there. How cool is that? I know it was there before, but was it? It looks different. They're always making nice little detail changes. I love it. That shows me that like maybe we're gonna get another eyepiece. Ooh, 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 ooh! I got a gold Gidget. She's so cute. Sometimes that was a former nickname. People would call me Gidget. Gidge. I'm like, what? Okay, here we go. Isn't my other free mystery capsule? Ooh! I got another gold. These will look good tomorrow on my reels. On Fridays, I post a bunch of reels. So I'll do golden hour. I'll add these guys in there. Those are cool. That's great. Let's see what my other ones are. I'll go grab my other two. You know what? My choices are Star Wars, Zootopia, and Chip and Dale, and I'm gonna go Chip and Dale again. That's all right. I'm gonna do it. It's fine. I love that show. Chip, 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 Chip and Dale, Rescue Rangers. Right? It's a good time. Oh, he's so cute. Meeps. Silver Sparkle. I could be sharing a screen, but I kind of like that you can see what it really looks like when you're like holding it in your hand. I love showing somebody popping a mystery capsule at the park or like in line, like, hey, check out this. I've gotten people to download their Disney Plus perk right there. Yeah. Oh my goodness, she is so cute. She is so cute. Look at that purple sparkle on that girl. She's cute. So 8 more minutes before this, your last chance for this up drop. There's 903 left. 903 left. That's less than 600 minted right now. Guys, go grab one. Get 2 free mystery capsules. That might be a good idea in this moment for you. I would go get one. Go get your free mystery capsules. Okay, here we go. You heard that. Ding. I said thank you. Don't buy too many pins. That's what it should have said. I drink an awful lot of coffee, but in here today, I have, for anybody who works out, doesn't drink enough water, gets dehydrated, has low blood pressure, anything like that. If you haven't tried, or if you do some electrolyte stuff, if you guys haven't tried this stuff, I have POTS, which is like a blood pressure thing or whatever. I'm not even really sure how to explain it. Anyway, and they were like, girl, you need to have more salt. You need to have more potassium and magnesium. And I started drinking these, and it was like life-changing. So anybody who needs any electrolytes and is allowed to have salt, because I would hate to give somebody salty stuff if they're not supposed to have it, but we all need to have salt because it conducts the electricity in our bodies, blah, blah, blah. I could tell you all the coachy reasons. I was a coach. I guess technically, I'm still technically a coach. 20 years swimming. It's a good time. Y'all, I'm going to go for one right now. I'm going for 2 more. I'm terrible because I have 2 more I need. Okay, it's my turn. Hit that buy button, it says, when it becomes activated. Can't wait to send Mac our care package. Might involve something that's Cars related. If you have a favorite IP, a favorite movie, a favorite Disney, a favorite Star Wars, whatever, drop it in the chat if you're free to do that. That would be super cool. Also okay if not. Oh. Yay! My guess is this at 294 is gonna be above the burn, which would be cool. That's so exciting. We just have 4 more minutes here left. There are 901 caps left. I'm very, very tempted. I want to wait. I like to wait until the last moment. All right, give me half a second, yeah. Life is real. Life is real. I hope you guys are great. What's this say? Yeah. Anyway, sorry. I'm part of the PTA. It was like 1 minute you have no text messages, next minute you have 63 text messages. Anybody who has a child or has school or is a coach or any of that stuff knows there's like team parents or community that helps make all the fun stuff happen. And being that I was a teacher and a coach and actually a former PTA president, I got there and met the president who was in my daughter's class, and we just hit it off. And so I've been helping. Oh, 900 left. Somebody bought one. Here we are. We got 3 minutes left. That MFT just pulled up with like another haul from the end of state sale that turned into us helping them out. So, spread good vibes all the time. It's super important, Don't be too greedy. Don't take more than you need. But also think about the people around you and the impact that you create, while we're waiting here. It was really, really cool. He stopped and met these nice people. And then, then next thing you know, we're over there. I gave information to these people and they're hauling all the stuff out. So it was very cool. Glad to be able to help somebody. Anyone who's ever had to clear anybody's house out knows what a help it could be when you can get people to help you. All right, here we go. Get those final little bits out. Here we go. We got 2 minutes left. I'm going to wait till 1 minute left. Like 1 minute and like 40 seconds or something, I'll hit the button. Oh, there's always a risk waiting until the buzzer. Speaking of that, I know that those are like a really cool moment. Those like finishes, the Banana Max favorite. She's going to like have to keep the names of those things straight in my head, but that set's really cool. She shared that with me. And that 101, what a great experience. What a nice way to like not have any judgment too. It's like, I want to learn about these basketball things, or I don't know all the stats or who did this or that, but I'm still accepted in that group. And, I'm old school. I like old school basketball players who aren't really around anymore. Okay, here we go. I'm joining the queue here right at the end. It's a nail biter. There are 898 right now. Will she get one before it's ending? Must, because it's about to be over in just a few seconds here on my last one. Please, please. I hope I get one that I need. I hope I get the other one I need and I don't have to go in the marketplace. But if I do, tough too. I guess I'll do it. But I love that everything's on chain and I like having a 24/7 marketplace. You hear it toot? It tooted in the middle of this, so I really called it at the very end. Oh, I got 302. Yo, guys, I'm from Delaware. That's a good number. I did not complete the set today, but anyway. I hope everybody is great. It tooted at me. It's showing me good stuff. Tomorrow, this drops. Check them out at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Really cool set. Happy Women's Awesomeness Month. Hey, you want to say hi? Oh, I told everybody you were hustling.
Go women.
All right. We'll be on later tonight after we empty out these cars and see what we got from our estate haul. I hope that y'all have the best day. Stay well. See you tonight, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. I'll be showing my golden auction stuff. We'll be talking about all this business we were just doing today. And yeah, peace out. Y'all have a good one. Bye.